What's going on, everyone? We're the COD Casuals. I'm Justin.
And I'm Mike.
So today we're going to be reacting to the Into the Breach series by the Boston Breach. Obviously, you guys all know we're big Boston Breach fans, and we wanted to get a little involved more in, putting out reaction videos. I know we've been talking a lot about this. Mike and I have promised, and we're following through with them.
We delivered on the promise. So it'll be cool to kind of just catch in with these videos and get to see, especially like since we are such big Breach fans, see some of the behind the scenes stuff, and hopefully take you along for that ride.
Exactly. So there's going to be, as of right now, a 5-part series. So hopefully you guys come along for the ride. And for the people that don't know what competitive Call of Duty is, this is a perfect way to jump straight into it. So hope you guys enjoy the reaction. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want more. And let's go react to this.
Let's check it out.
We'll continue here at Champs and Boston Breach, the newest addition to the CDL.
Not
Their
Zinni.
first ever COD Champs go out top 8.
As many people would know, myself, I was a former pro player, played on the Paris Legion and Reciprocity, and it was after Paris Legion I kind of figured out that, hey, my next career path in this industry is through staffing. Then Zach came to me, got into these calls. It was very exciting because not many people knew about it.
This is the organization that are partnering with the kind of craft.
They got Tech Rab clapping here too.
And I was told by many others.
Shout out Dens. That's our
the
boy.
homie, the man, dude.
If you guys haven't seen that interview, go check it out.
Go check out episode 100, bro. He was there. I was gonna say the coach, but he's the GM.
Others that it would pretty much be career suicide, coming into a team where, in quotation marks, you have the scrap leftover players.
Damn, it's a
There's
sick
44
shot.
players that franchises picked up, and the remaining players franchises did not want. A lot of it for me was that underdog story and trying to form a team. I wanted people to play for Boston. I wanted them to wear their heart on their sleeve and really, prove everybody wrong.
I like it. Dude, throw back to this old team right here.
I know.
I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message, homie, ain't no flexing on me. My attorney gon' call it.
They were so sick with that.
Let's meet them, Boston Breach.
First 2 stages and how well the team was played, it was quite surprising. I knew we were capable. I didn't know we were going to be that capable that quick. But a lot of people still learn the game. We will learn the game, and I think we just learned the game a lot quicker than.
This is for Vanguard. This was when,
right.
The Breach was being introduced.
Dude, it's wild too that this whole team is different now. Like no one's on this anymore.
I know.
It's crazy.
We this was when we were doing the podcast around this time. Yeah, all throughout Vanguard, but we didn't get to meet any of these guys really.
Yeah, no, we didn't. We never really talked to them because
we did talk. We got to talk to Zinni for a bit. Zinni's a cool guy. Shout out, Optic Zinni.
Yeah, but the other guys, no, never talked. Never talked to them until later on. Nero.
Yeah,
but
Dylan's a cool guy.
Yeah, but yeah, it's strange to think now this whole team's gone.
I know.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Others, we end up only finishing top 6, Major 1. We lost to Toronto last map, I believe, and is at probably the point where we're like, hey, we're actually capable of doing much better and bigger things. We can
They're
actually
talking
do this.
shit about the players right there.
Dude, that boombox. So I want that. I want that boombox,
dude. Top tier collectible. These guys.
And for the people that are saying you're pausing too much, we're reacting to the video. Just saying. I know people say that. Come along for the ride.
Yeah, come on.
Dude's got your entry. Help dude. He's lost the time. Back the time.
Major 2 comes around, and the qualifiers, we're 4-1, doing really well. The bracket
PTSD
for us, we
looking
got
at
LAG first round, the eventual champs. We beat them, come up against Florida, we beat them, and we find ourselves top 3. from the get-go, it was kind of like, hey, like we formed this team.
What a good
Everything was
shot.
going to plan. Zim was playing really well. I think Zim was playing a little too well. There was concerns with the inner camp, with the staff, or how are we going to address what happens when Zim falls off. Zim was playing MVP lights out, Major 2, probably the best AR player in our stage.
Methods has gotten through. He's up to the tower, or maybe he jumps out, but they don't know he's here yet. And now he's striking. Oh! That's number 5, but still they're spawning in the back. Methods, he's coming in, baby. Oh, he finds at least one. TJ.
And we knew that it wasn't sustainable. Anyone dropping 1.5s, 1.4s is going to be very, very difficult to keep that going all season long. And what those implications and ramifications were going to be. And there was that mid-season break.
Control people do the same breakups. I want you guys to counter their breakups like halfway in the game. That's how you win. That's how you're going to consistently win. Okay? Yeah.
Dude, I love that.
Speaks the facts.
Yeah. And see, this is stuff that we don't get to see behind the scenes. And for people that like don't follow competitive COD or just esports in general, like these guys all sit in a room together and play together, and these coaches are like in any other sport, they're just watching them. They're analyzing their gameplay.
Right.
And just seeing that, you know, Zed just sitting there, Zach, like, you need to do this. This is what we have to do.
Right.
It's just really cool to see.
Yeah, no, it's a side you don't see. Dude, I almost lost my mind here, this Ultra Academy team. I totally forgot that this actually happened where they played the AM teams. I was like,
Yeah,
dude,
right?
when was this a team?
At the Pro-Am.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, they're scrappy.
There he is. Future MVP.
That's so weird.
Or when is it MVP's Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year. Yep.
It's for everybody. It's for everybody.
It impacted us. We ended up going to the Pro-Am. We lost to NA in a 3v1 fashion. It was at that point that the
that's a
growing pains
nasty
started
team,
to
though.
occur, and Major 3 kind of confirmed it. We had a dreadful stage, and then we went to Toronto and lost, and that was very difficult. That was tough to grasp after how
Shout out
high
Adam.
we have now.
Beast.
Looking
No
like
leather
a
jacket,
beast.
though.
And Murph.
Dude, the whole squad here.
And the whole squad, yeah.
Now we're at the lowest of lows. There had to be some internal change made. We did have a warning sent out to a couple of the players. What was being produced throughout practice and throughout the games just wasn't going to cut it, and we were hoping that that would motivate, and it did last for a little bit, but unfortunately things are hard to change that quick, and we did have to make a change, and we're looking at, you know, all elements of what is the best way forward, and, you know, the options we had. Thankfully, Florida were able to give us a lifeline, and we were willing to make the tough decision to have Cap go to the bench. We supported him. This is the first time being on the coaching management side to have to break that kind of news to a player. For such a promising guy with tons of potential, and his early season definitely, you know, surpassing my expectations. It was difficult to have this conversation. He's just not a Boston Breach player. He was a friend. You know, you never want to have to make these decisions, and just, you know, thinking about it now, it's like, I've been a player before, I've been dropped before. It's not a great feeling. I'm not going to lie, dropping Cab was difficult to make. It had to be made, but that doesn't make it any easier. Luckily, Cap had his revenge tour in challenges, and he was actually destroying the competition, and we got Reese, and fortunately for us, you know, we were also doing very well Major 4.
Dude. That's brutal. That's the hardest part, man. I hate that shit. I hate it.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't
do
imagine
too.
doing it.
As you know, especially being obviously fans of the Breach, like you start making connections with these players and you really like them, but it's part of the business, you know.
Yeah.
If you're not performing, you know, a change has to happen. And especially with Call of Duty 2, you know, we've talked about on the podcast that they, as of right now, the schedule, they only have like a month between majors, and if you don't perform within that month, it's difficult.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of room for you to just be like improving over that time. It's such a short window. It's either like, if you don't get it, then they got to find somebody else who does. And that sucks, dude. I hate seeing those clips. That's the worst stuff. The sad music too.
Oh yeah,
It sets the tone because it is sad.
Yeah, it's definitely sad, and it's not like, you know, I'm sure with every sport it's sad letting go of players, but it's different. Like, there's only 4 starting players, you know. It's a tight
family
group. It is a family, and we can definitely say that Boston Breach feels like a family. So I can only imagine how hard it was for you know, Dens and Zed to make that call.
Gets me hyped to play.
This ain't a fluke. I seen it way before it ever happened. He gave me the view. I had to put in my time on the TV ain't coming in soon. I couldn't leave it all up to a variant or an experience. You gotta get up and do what it do. So complicated, homie, it's you. Always gonna wait until you in the mood. I've been running.
Going into Major 4, we're on our high horse. I think we were third seed. Feeling good. Practice has been going really well. And we play Florida first round.
I was feeling Boston.
So
Like, take me
I
back,
know.
bro. Take me back,
I
homie.
know. So obviously here we see that Cap, he got replaced by Reese Vivid, which Vivid, like, you know me, I'm a big fan of Vivid. Like, that dude's just insane. This was like a really good move in my opinion, like during the time.
Oh yeah, and they rode this out, I think, up until this year, didn't they? They
Yeah.
rocked with him for a while.
Yeah, Vivid's nuts. So it's unfortunate that he couldn't come back onto the team, but I know wherever he goes, he's gonna fry. That guy is insane.
Yeah, that's what's so weird watching this now, because at the time, like when this came out, it was like short into the life cycle of this game, but now knowing what happened at the end of the year, like he's let go of the team, it's like you don't know where he's gonna end up.
Yeah, and I just know that he's good. He is very good.
Oh, he's a freak. Yeah,
he's insane.
He turned this team around big time.
Oh yeah, and like obviously too, like Nero, he's insane too. So
Yeah.
those two guys, it's a shame that they couldn't come back, but
That's the way
I know
it
they'll
goes.
succeed. They'll
Yeah,
succeed at whatever team they go to.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, Major 4, our first ever Call of Duty major.
Bro, take me back right now.
Ooh, man.
Take me back.
If you
I want to
guys-
be there right now. No bullshit.
Yeah, if you guys haven't listened to that podcast episode, I don't remember what episode it was, but I want to say it was like 70 or something like that.
I was gonna
around
say
there.
somewhere in the 70s or 80s.
But go check that out because that was our first ever Call of Duty major, and it was insane.
Dude, this major too. Honestly, this is one of the best majors that's ever been done in Call of
Yeah.
Duty history. I mean, it was just legendary for so many reasons.
Yeah,
Yeah, this was sick.
yeah. Oh, you mean Major 4?
What did I say?
You said Major 2. But Major 2 was Boston.
There we go. Major 4. Godlike.
Just with Vivid on the team now, it's a player that they wanted. But then the map set kind of came out, and I don't feel great for Boston. The records aren't fantastic on one side versus the other. I just think it's some maps that Florida have had a lot of success on. When you have a couple of Gavutus, you have Skies and Awakening on the team where he can pull out a third AR. I think you're feeling pretty good about it.
Some people say Vito's could have gone a bit different, and looking back at it, yeah, maybe they could have. But on paper, we've got better players than Florida do, so we are just going to pick our comfortable maps. At the time, we weren't good at Tuscan Hardpoint. That was our worst hardpoint by a
Bro,
mile.
Tuscan.
Yeah, dude, that was the map. We were
Tuscan.
trying to think about it, right?
Yeah, that was
The
the map
last-
with the church in the
Yeah, the
middle.
last episode we couldn't think it when we were doing the podcast. We couldn't think of the name of it, bro. Again, I just got PTSD. Tuscan. Jesus Christ.
Get anything going on it. Florida, it was probably their second best map. Gav being their first. Gav was also our best map. So it's like, okay, we can pick two teams' best map and just go head to head on it, or we can pick a map that they're good at and we just suck at, just based off who they have on the roster. And maybe we could have done that looking back, but I still had trust in my boys to like go out there and do the job. We came out flat. The COD we played was just not good, which is pretty disappointing, and we just kind of put ourselves in a hole from the start.
It's the toughest part, bro.
Losing, man.
Yeah, it sucks.
I feel for those guys.
I hate seeing that.
Thankfully, we made champs. Thank fucking God.
Love it.
It did make it a lot more stressful than it needed to be.
Dude, I'm gonna add right there. Won't pause that much after this, but dude, that's 2 years in a row where we are all stressed out if we're gonna make champs because
Yeah,
we were
right.
like at the cusp.
Right. Yeah, dude. I totally forgot about it in the Vanguard year that they barely made it again.
Yeah,
Like
2
they had
years in a
to,
row.
they had to hope for some stuff to actually play out.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
At this point, making champs as the last team to enter the CDL and pick up 4 players was a pretty impressive achievement in my eyes. Played LA Fleas first, as most of you know. And that was a pretty big heartbreaker, to say the least.
Damn. I can't remember how that ended.
That one was a tough one. Dude, side note, Tej, I wish we met him. Like we never actually got to talk to him
Yeah.
while he was on Boston.
I don't even know if we ever saw him. Did we?
We
can't really
definitely saw
remember.
him at like one of the LAN events, but
Yeah.
never got to talk to him. But Tej seems like a really cool guy. Seems really
Yeah.
chill.
Dude, very quiet to himself, which I like.
Yeah.
Then we have one day. We have less than 24 hours to recover and bounce back. And then we play Toronto, who, in the last 3 times we played Toronto, even online, they can't touch us. And we go into that series super confident. We have our 5 best maps probably on paper. Everyone's feeling good. Everyone's feeling confident, and then we just come out like, I don't know what it is. It was the same like gameplay as Major 4. Like we were scared again, and you just can't play like that. You can't scrim a certain way and then change as soon as you get to land.
Guys,
Dude.
this is
raw,
this is the
dude.
worst part. This sucks. Like even as, fans, and like now the fact that like we've met these guys, I can just like it hurts even more.
You can
Not
see
gonna
the
lie.
pain. Now you realize like how much they really care about it.
Yeah.
It's like it's everything. It's not just like a game. It's their jobs. It's their I don't even know. It's everything.
Yeah, it is everything. And dude, meeting Zach and Dens, like those guys, they want to win bad. And
Yeah.
seeing them like this upset, and
Yeah.
they can't do anything about it, it hurts.
I think about the players too. I mean, damn,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, even worse for them, I'd imagine. Like,
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, we didn't have another series after that to like bounce back and rectify. That was it. That's the year done. I think when you set the bar so high early on, kind of sucks never being able to reach that again, especially when we made the change and we just looked incredible. What can you do? It's over with now.
Damn, dude, I wouldn't want to
But
be there.
Looking forward to next year. We have a 2-year cycle.
Undertaker.
So I think it's
I was just gonna say, dude, that's a sick ass shirt, dude.
Yeah. Dude, this is very random, but I wish I bought one of those Breach jerseys, like the OG Breach jersey.
Yeah,
Because
right.
obviously we both have the second year jersey.
Right. Those old ones are fire though.
I'm gonna get the old one somehow. I'm gonna get it.
Right.
I'm gonna
You'll
get
snag
one.
it eventually.
Yeah.
Had to go online and find it.
important that the team we have is a team that truly believe in. Now we're not the last franchise to pick up a team. We can be the first. A few teams won't change, but we can be the first team to make a change. We can go after the players we want, and we can make a championship winning team. And that excites me. We're fortunate to be with such a great franchise with Boston, and the owners care so much about COD and winning, and they trust me and Den so much, which is something that a few coaches actually don't have, is the backing from their owners.
So it has, been a roller coaster of a season for a good majority of teams. With many highs, many lows. Come forward, I always try to be solution oriented, and into next season, I believe the most important aspect of Boston is
Gotta snag one of those too.
Their culture of excellence, whether that be executing
Doug
better,
Sensor.
winning better, pushing
The man.
for duty, just going that extra mile. And unfortunately, at this time of year, we are going to have to make some difficult decisions, and it's never easy. And it's never easy, mainly because the bond and friendship you build with players, the staff, and the journey that we've been on together. No one else outside of that inner circle kind of relate to it. There's always people looking in, but when you're in those four walls in that facility and you're there from 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock some days, and you were just giving every last ounce of effort and energy, it is difficult to then come and reflect upon the season and make these difficult decisions. So with this being said, myself and Boston Breach would like to take this moment to once again thank TJ, for what he's done for Boston this year. He was an imperative part of our starting year, and Boston will always have a home for him. I really felt, I didn't know any of these guys before the season started. I knew him a little bit, but I didn't know him to the degree that I do now. And I felt like he was really coming out of his shell the latter half of the year. It does pain me to have to make this decision. I enjoyed his company for the majority. I'm not gonna lie, there are some times where he annoyed me and frustrated me. I'll be honest, but his intentions were always
Dude,
good.
this just makes me sad. Like,
yeah, bro.
People don't a lot of competitive fans, they all the Reddit people, they don't understand what's truly happening unless you are like there, like Den said, in the walls.
Yeah.
Like that camp, the 4 players and the coaches, like that team, you don't really know the ups and downs unless you're actually there.
Yeah,
And,
because
like,
all you
that
see,
just shows it.
all you see at the end of the day is just them playing online or on the main stage, for X amount of minutes. But
Yeah.
you don't think about those 12 to 9 days that he's talking about. I mean, dude, that's crazy. That's just so much time. And that's not
Yeah.
like screwing around 12 to 9. That's like intense 12 to 9.
Yeah, exactly. And for the for the people watching that didn't know that, yeah, that's their schedule. And Mike and I can back it up. We've gone to the facility and these guys play all day. It is like 12 to 9.
Yeah, they
Like,
leave late sometimes.
And I can even say, like, Zinni too, he would come in like even earlier just by himself with a coffee just to like chill out, get ready for the day. And so he's there even longer. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, I remember I went out to dinner over there and I saw him like out getting food, like they're done with practice and leaving. But I didn't go up to him and say hi, mainly because they wrapped up and I was like, I don't want to be that person.
Right, bother him. Right.
But that's always in my head because these guys, like, they're all awesome. They would happily talk to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Intentions were the right path about winning, and I couldn't ask for more. He's a great person, an even more skilled player, and he cemented himself in Breach history. Be a founding member and a player of Boston Breach's inaugural year. I mean, it's special to me, and I believe it's special to the franchise. And people may not see it that way, but looking in and managing these guys, there is that little moment and specialness.
Honestly, I didn't know Tej before this year, but I'm so glad I got to know him. He's one of the funniest people I've ever met, and I'm excited to see where he lands and what he can do next year. And I know a lot of people are on his ass, and he does get a lot of shit, but he's a great player, deserves a good team, and I truly think he can win again. And yeah, I'm just glad I got to meet him, and thank you to Tej for all his hard work this year. Through it all, he never complained through it all.
And it's funny that the Challenger event, we actually had a backdrop of all the pro players. There's one of Tej, Zin, we had one of Doug.
We're in there somewhere.
And
yeah, and
I could say
that let me go back a little bit. That shot right there is the Helix Esports Center,
which is the facility they play out of.
Yeah. And this place is sick. If you guys are around the Foxborough area and you just love the game and stuff, this place is awesome. So
yeah, food's great. They got like racing sims there. They got tons of PCs. Yeah, it's a really good time.
Yeah, staff is awesome. Chicken sandwich is fire.
Godlike. Pizza godlike.
And I can say with confidence, his backdrop will live on at the facility, and will just be a really good reminder of the year we had.
Hell yeah.
Damn, dude.
Good content, man. I love it.
I
Now I
know.
love at the end, man. Those guys, both Zed and Den's, just professionals. Always got good things to say about those guys. Not talking smack, you know. They didn't even have to say anything, you know.
Oh yeah, exactly. And it's awesome just seeing
Yeah.
this going back in the past.
I love it.
I hope you guys like enjoyed that. We're gonna be reacting to obviously Into the Breach series.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's my first time seeing them. Honestly, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool seeing it now being like a total recap of everything, you know, because a
Mhm.
lot of this stuff you forget.
Yeah. This is good for you guys because I've like I told Mike before recording this, I've seen all of these already. And they're really good. So
Yeah.
this is good that we have one side where like you haven't seen it at
Right.
all.
I haven't watched them.
This
Yeah.
is just pure reaction.
Yeah, my honest reaction from it. Yeah, I mean, and just seeing from the video too, like what I love about it is it really does show off like how much of a family those guys are. You know, even they like from the coaching to the team, like everybody there. Yeah, it just feels like a family. It's so sad to see those moments, but that happens on every team too, which
Yeah.
it's brutal.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, but I love it because you never get to see that stuff. You know.
Anyways, guys, like I really hope that you guys enjoyed coming along the ride with us. We're gonna be posting all the other episodes, like we said. As of right now, we don't have a schedule set, but we're gonna put this up this week, time that we're recording. And I mean, if it gets enough likes and like comments, and you guys want the second episode reaction, then we'll get it up as soon as we can. So hope you guys like this. Like, comment, and subscribe. Go over to the Boston Breach channel too, because they're putting out like really good content there, obviously. And let us know what other type of reaction videos you want. So
Perfect.
this has been the COD Casuals. I'm Justin.
Now, Mike.
We'll see you guys next video.
See ya.
See ya.